course, this is kind of like, it kind of reminds me of a, you know, a wedding, because it's a happy occasion, but yet it's a sad occasion. The parents in the house, they're happy for their son or daughter because they're going to go off living happily ever after with their newfound loved one. So they're very joyous about that, but still yet there's sadness in their minds and hearts because, you know, there's certain sound they're used to hearing in the house, there's certain room they're used to seeing a certain person, but they're no longer there. And so sadness and joy, they kind of come together, don't they? That's what we have here. We know that we're certainly going to miss the encouraging talks of Brother Miller. We all appreciate the hard work that he puts in his program, service meeting, hard talk, school, whatever he does. Hard working in the accounts, but that's sure to be missed. And what about those stimulating comments of Sherry? Well structured. You know, we can always look forward to her comments, how encouraging that is. And Darrell, you know, you'll say something to Darrell, like I'll say, how you doing, Darrell? And he'll just say more than just, how you doing, Brother Marshall? But he's got that warm way of speaking, and he flashes that nice smile. That's so encouraging. Maybe you notice that. And then what about Brianna? I picture her as that Israelite girl, captivity. How she walked right up there, you know, and helped Naomi get cured. And then I don't let Brianna fool you. He's a little bit laid back. He's very spontaneous. I was walking by him in the Kingdom Hall one day. He catapulted out of the chair, grabbed a hold of me, and would not let go. The mother kept saying, Brianna, let go, Brother Marshall. He would not let go. Surprised me. And then there is Autumn. What about those high-pitched comments that she gave us? Voice way up there, way up there. And Siobhan, I didn't get you, but I guess we didn't think of anything about you we missed.
Oh, no.
What are you going to miss about Siobhan? Brother Fletcher, you know
Uh-oh.
Not at all. You pass Siobhan, you can be feeling bad. Not so good. You just look at her, and all kind of things go through your mind. What antics Siobhan have? What sense of humor? She doesn't have to say anything. You just look at her. You know there's something going on here. We're surely going to miss that. Corey, unfortunately, you took after your mom. She's so strong, personality. And her voice tells me, just listen to her talk, you see the strength of her voice.
That sounds like something.
And I'm sure it's going to be missed by all of us, and she's going to be a good asset to her family as the years go by. What we're going to have now is prayer to Jehovah before we
Before we get everything on the way, we want to introduce our first act for tonight. Now, some of you guys might know about the Jackson family. You might know about talents that introduces such families like Joe Jackson, Barry Gordon. Well, we got a talent for you tonight, a talent founder in fact, and we're going to call him to the stage. Herschel, the man, Alford.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, and children everywhere, we are proud to introduce a group of young men who have been all around the world. They've been to the North Pole, they've been to the South Pole, they've been to the East End, and West End. Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, the shawnations.
Somebody that's pretty dear to my heart. She worked pretty hard on this. She has something pretty personal that she wants to read tonight. The lovely Kim Neal. You can make your way to the stage, Mama. Y'all pay attention now.
The Duncans and the Millers. Where do I start? I guess with Jeff, reading those sad letters, running out of breath. And then there's the Rail, also reading in such a fine fashion, from time to time, the Watchtower lesson. And then there's Autumn, picking the questions of her choice. Oh, how we miss her sweet, young, tender voice. And Corey, she surprised us all. Not too long ago, she was a householder. You can see Jehovah's Spirit helping her to be bolder and bolder. Oh, and Rian, there he is, raising his hand. The look on his face saying, I know I can, I know I can. Last but not least, our dear sweet Brianna. Not too long ago, she became a teenager. The way she is, her faith in Jehovah will never waver. But let's not forget the moms, Sherry and Sharon. Their names sound like twins, but we know they're the best of friends. Also the ones they're leaving behind, Jane and Darlene. From time to time, you're going to miss those confrontations. But remember, you always have the Shawnee congregation. So there we have it, friends, the Millers and the Duncans, two of our beloved families. But maybe from time to time, we run into them in one of our assemblies. Thank you, and make sure we love you.
I did real good paying attention to my mama. Thank you, Mama. So, we got a couple more acts to get underway. At the Kingdom Hall, there's a thing called the Theocratic Ministry School. You guys familiar with that? A little bit. Sharon? To make sure that I had to say your name on that part. But what we have are some seasoned people that give talks. And then we also have some youth that give talks. And you'd be surprised, sometimes our young ones can give talks that are very powerful, moving, and meaningful. Matter of fact, pay attention.
Correct her thinking and conduct. about the person we are becoming. Plus, she knows Jehovah loves us. We can't argue with her or Jehovah. Well, I don't like it. I know, neither do I, and neither does everybody else. It says right here in the Bible. Let's look at it together. Okay? Hebrews 12:11. And it says, true, no discipline seems for the person to be joyous but gracious. Yet afterwards, those who have been trained by it gives peaceful fruit, namely righteousness. So, Corey, being disciplined will cause you some grief, but it'll pass. Plus, you know, the Bible tells us that Colossians 3:20, being obedient to our parents makes Jehovah happy. Yeah, I know. Think about this. Did Mama get mad and scream at you? No. Did she patiently try to get you when she was supposed to do? Yeah, she said it a couple of times. Well, Corey, you really had no reason to be disciplined if you had just done what she asked. You don't want to test other people get away from you. It's important to keep the family rules. No play before homework. They are also trying to mold us so we can obey Jehovah's requirements. When we don't accept their discipline or correction, we could really be punished by a spanking or worse, not being able to live in paradise. I will be able to live in paradise? Yeah, if you continue to disobey Mama, it's just like disobeying Jehovah because he put her in the position of taking care of her. Oh, I didn't think about it that way. Yeah, we need discipline so we can correct any wrong thinking or action so we gain Jehovah's and our parents' approval and to strengthen us to stay on the right track. That's why it is important for us to read the Bible. I watch time magazines, go to the meetings, and go out and service. It all helps us to live the right way, the way Jehovah wants us to. Okay, I know why I get disciplined a lot, because I don't listen. Now I know why they discipline me too, because I need the correction and training to do what they and Jehovah says, and plus they love me and Jehovah and want me to live in paradise. Okay, will you help me with my homework? Yeah, here's some paper. Thanks, Boo. Man, I'm really gonna miss the numbers they notice when they go away. I never gonna miss them too. Yeah, me too. And me. I even wrote a poem. Hey, I wrote a poem too. Okay, well let me hear yours. It says friendship. S is for F for ever you're in my heart. R is for resting well, we still have each other. I is always at the meetings. E is for exciting adventures. N is for nice as to you. S sharing things to say. H is for having fun together right at last. I is for still in my heart. P is for playing and having fun. That's really nice. Mine is Autumn Corey. I hear that you're moving. I fear that you'll find new friends far from here. I'm like a volcano ready to erupt with fear. Please tell me you remember me back home here. That's really good.
Well, I wrote a poem too. Saying goodbye. Saying goodbye is a tough thing to say when the ones you love are going away. And even though we'll keep in touch, we'll all still miss you very much. May